Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us at 5:30 on your Thursday. I'm Jenny Hazlett.
And I'm Tristan Tamez. There's a new person in charge here at New Mexico State University, at least for the time being.
This morning, the Board of Regents appointed Doña Ana Community College Chancellor Monica Torres as interim president. The board is embarking on a second search for a university president. The first search failed to find an acceptable candidate. Current interim president Jay Gouge will stay on the job until May 10th. And while leadership at NMSU is unsettled, the faculty is starting to exert its power.
This afternoon, members of the newly formed faculty union held their official coming out party. The unionizing effort started 4 years ago. Since then, more than 50% of NMSU faculty signed authorization cards. On March 8th, organizers went to Albuquerque, where the State Labor Department recognized the union. Now they hope to sit down with the administration and negotiate salary and benefits. The union is affiliated with the National Education Association, the largest union in the country with more than 3 million members. Also on campus, NMSU is paving the way for a new Asian Studies course. The announcement was made alongside a keynote speech by Dr. Melissa Borja on contemporary Asian American activism. The course itself will be part of the Borderlands and Ethnic Studies Department and will be taught by Dr. Sofia Sangontang, the director of NMSU's Asian and Pacific Islander programs.
The first class, Intro to Asian Studies, will be in the fall in BEST. It goes along with the Asian Pacific Islander program, which we've helped to emerge in the Equity, Inclusion, Diversity unit.
For more information, you can visit the API program's office in Garcia Center. Now, Noah's going to show us the weather. What's going on?
Beautiful.
It was beautiful today. You know, it was nice. It wasn't too windy. It wasn't too sunny. So, you know, if we want to go ahead and take a live look just right outside, you're going to be looking at a beautiful image of campus. You can see the leaves are starting to, sprout off the trees. A couple people are starting to, take their evening walk with their dogs. You know, I saw a couple dogs on campus as well. So that's a beautiful sign for here in Las Cruces, knowing that we are finally in spring. But, those temperatures are also very pretty. Let's go and take a live look, or let's go and take a look at some of those conditions right outside. Clear skies, mostly with a couple of high-level clouds. Temperatures right around 72 degrees, which is very beautiful for this time of year. Winds are very light, not windy conditions today at all, right around 10 miles per hour, blowing out of the southwest. Humidity is also low at 14% and the barometer at 29.85. Now, as for today, we did see a temperature a couple degrees higher than what we typically see for this time of year. 76 was our high today, 73 is our average. So we did drop it down to around 56 degrees this morning, which was not as cold as a couple of days ago. As for our rain total, still keeping it below an inch, right at 0.73 inches. Now, we are expecting a couple of windy days for your weekend. When we'll see that, I'll have that for you coming up.
Thanks for that, Noah. NMSU seniors are looking at graduation in just a few weeks, and the Defense Department wants to hire some of them.
A UH-72 Lakota Eurocopter was the big draw as it landed on the NMSU horseshoe. The New Mexico National Guard and the New Mexico State ROTC hosted an event called Taking the Pentagon to the campus. The Department of Defense was looking for contract workers, and the National Guard was busy recruiting.
Pretty much just here to offer career opportunities for students here from NMSU. So we have agencies that work for the Department of Defense, and they're here to offer, of course, career opportunities for students that want to work for the Department of Defense as civilians. And that's why we're here too, from us in the National Guard and also the Air National Guard, to offer job opportunities throughout the military side.
Next month, the National Guard will be back for the NMSU ROTC program's annual parade in review. At the same time, a group of protesters made their voices heard. They were protesting the violence in Gaza, criticizing the United States' support for Israel as conditions get worse in Gaza. The Israeli war on Hamas has destroyed much of the infrastructure of Gaza and killed more than 32,000 people, mostly women and children.
But stay tuned. Noah will be back with your national weather forecast.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Thursday,
where news matters. Noah, how's the weekend look across the rest of the nation?
You know, guys, I do got to say, if you were looking for more of a quiet and not rainy type and not really any type of weather Easter weekend or holiday weekend, I do not have some great news for you. You can see this next system is moving in towards the desert southwest region, mainly in the west. You can see that low pressure system centering itself over Denver, Colorado region. Lots of rain to come in this type of forecast for the next couple days. As you can see, a lot of this precipitation in the west. You can see Nevada, California, even parts of Colorado and even Arizona getting in on some of that action. You can see Phoenix right around half an inch of rain. Tahoe City, 12 to 18 inches of snow on an already pretty high snowpack from this winter. Now, if we want to time this out for the next couple of days, you can see this is later on tonight. You can see that low pressure system off the coast of California. It will push in as the evening goes on. You can see San Francisco starting to get a little bit of that action late hours of tonight. Now the snow will develop over the Sierra Nevada mountains before pushing more inland to the Salt Lake City region. Most of Utah, some of the Arizona mountains will also get some of that action as well. By the time we get to your Sunday as well, 9 p.m., you can see most of that activity has also come into the Four Corners region, Denver and Albuquerque, getting in on that action as well just a little bit. Taking a look at our next map here of what you can expect for your Easter weekend, you can see most of that activity once again centered around the American West from Denver to Sacramento, rain showers, snow showers as well. Over out till Chicago and New York, still a little bit of rain, but nothing too crazy out there as well. The regions of the south, you can see as well, Texas staying pretty warm as well. Dallas, 83 degrees for your Easter weekend. You can see Los Angeles, beautiful 57 degrees. But you know, even if we go until Sunday, we can see New York as well, 62 degrees. Miami, 80 degrees as well. Atlanta, 80, 81 in Dallas, and 66 in Denver. Now, really pretty conditions as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our final map of the night. Where picture you can see this was an image sent to us on Instagram by one of our news directors here at News22, Hugo Perez. Thank you for this beautiful shot. You can see a beautiful sunset just on campus a couple of days ago, but very pretty conditions nonetheless. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with your New Mexico temperatures right after the break. Well, welcome back to News 22 Thursday. Let's go and take a look at some of the temperatures around the land of enchantment. You can see relatively consistent and a little bit warmer on the east side of the state. 70 in Clovis, 77 in Roswell, 55 degrees up in Santa Fe, 61 in Farmington, returning down here to Las Cruces, 72 degrees and 70 in Deming. Taking it to tomorrow, we'll see a little bit warmer, especially on the east side again. 85 degrees in Roswell. That is crazy. 85 degrees for late March is a little warm, but 83 degrees here in Las Cruces as well. So we are still keeping it warm here. But if you travel up north a little bit to Santa Fe, you'll see a little bit of relief at 61 degrees. Let's take it to the neighboring city of Alamogordo tonight. We'll see temperatures. There we go. We'll see temperatures in the upper 50s, mostly cloudy skies tonight, a couple of high-level clouds as the evening goes on, 78 degrees. 50 degrees in Truth or Consequences tonight, 80 degrees will be your high tomorrow with mostly cloudy, partly cloudy skies as well. Taking it to Silver City, we'll see a low of 33 degrees as well, partly cloudy skies, some high-level clouds pass through, 69 degrees tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Back here in Las Cruces, 60 degrees with mostly cloudy skies tonight. That moisture will pull in just a little bit, and 83 degrees tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies as well. Now, wind is in the forecast. When exactly we'll see that, I'll have that for you then at the end of the show.
And don't go anywhere. I'll be right back to take a look at sports.
Coming up in sports, Aggie softball hosts San Diego on a 3-game series this weekend. You can toss that remote because News 22 Sports is next.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
Welcome back. I'm Jenny Hazlett, and let's talk sports. New Mexico State softball is gearing up to host the San Diego Torillos in a 3-game series this weekend. The Aggies are coming off a 2-game series win over the University of New Mexico on Tuesday, winning 7 of their last 8 outings. Jillian Taylor and Devin Elam led the way with 5 RBIs apiece and took to keep the momentum going into Friday. The series begins with a doubleheader starting tomorrow at 1 p.m., followed by the series finale on Saturday at noon. You can catch all the live action this weekend on ESPN+. And the New Mexico State women's golf team is back in action this weekend for the Ping Arizona State Thunderbird Classic in Phoenix, Arizona. The tournament began Thursday morning, fielding a total of 16 teams across 2 days at Parapago Golf Club. Top programs competing also include USC, Stanford, UCLA, and Arizona. Sophomore Emma Bunch is looking to repeat her last 2 performances, recording 2 individual titles in Phoenix and Honolulu this season. For updates, you can follow along at golfstat.com or nmstatesports.com. Now, New Mexico State men's tennis is gearing up for a busy road stretch, beginning with a doubleheader at Tulsa today. They will take on Oral Roberts tomorrow to round out their trip to Oklahoma. On March 12th, the Aggies impressed with a 4-2 victory over Omaha in their trip to Abilene, Texas. Tobias Wallen and Gustavo Campos shined in the Lone Star State, notching 2 wins in double plays over the weekend, topping all doubles teams with 9 wins total. You can stay up to date with the men's tennis team at nmstatesports.com. And that's all for Sports Night. Join us for more sports action next week. Still ahead on News 22, Noah will be back to take a look at your 5-day forecast. Now, Noah, you mentioned some wind. What does the next 5 days look like?
Yeah, guys, looking at that 5-day forecast, Sunday into your Monday is looking to be where the biggest temperature drops are, as well as those windy conditions. Also, 65% chance of rain on your Sunday into Monday. By the time we get into your Tuesday, though, to start off your work week, we will get those partly cloudy skies, 68 degrees as well. So by the time we reach your Tuesday, a little bit more pleasant conditions ahead. Jenny, Tristan.
And that's all for News 22 Thursday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in next week for more news. I'm Jenny Hazlett.
And I'm Tristan Tomez. And from the whole News 22 team, Jenny, Noah, and myself, good night.
This news brief in Español is brought to you by Noticias 22, Spanish language news for southern New Mexico and West Texas. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Andrea Vázquez y estas son las breves de Noticias 22. Hay una nueva persona a cargo de la Universidad Estatal de Nuevo México, al menos por el momento. La Junta de Regentes ha nombrado esta mañana a Mónica Torres, rectora del Doña Ana Community College, presidenta interina. La Junta está embarcada en una segunda búsqueda de un presidente para la universidad, ya que en la primera no se encontró un candidato aceptable. El presidente interino actual, Jay Gush, permanecerá en el cargo hasta el 10 de mayo. Los miembros del NMSU, NA, el recientemente formado sindicato de profesores, se reunieron hoy para celebrar el haber alcanzado el apoyo mayoritario del profesorado y pedir a los administradores que reconozcan al sindicato. Este evento ocurre pocos días después de que el actual rector anunció su renuncia inmediata. Durante los últimos 4 años, los esfuerzos organizativos han culminado en el sindicato más grande de Estados Unidos. Cientos de profesores han firmado tarjetas para crear su propia sucursal local de las asociaciones educativas. La Policía Nacional de Colombia incautó 1.7 toneladas de cocaína que estaban ocultas en un cargamento de aguacate con destino a Portugal, informó el director general de la institución, William René Salamanca, en un mensaje en su cuenta de la red social X, antes Twitter. La droga fue localizada en el puerto de Santa Marta y tenía como destino la ciudad portuguesa de Setúbal, comentó el comandante policial. No es la primera vez que esto sucede, ya que en marzo del 2020 la Policía Nacional encontró 468 kilos de cocaína en un cargamento que iba de Santa Marta a Bélgica. Esto fue todo por mi parte, no olviden seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales. Que pasen una linda noche.